Hello everyone, and welcome to one more video that's by the way a very common question which everyone is looking for who is planning to move to Ireland being a doctor. And one of the question which comes in different doctors mind is how much doctors earn in Ireland as a junior doctor, of course. So before starting, actually not many of us have information about Ireland because most of the doctors have more information about UK. So to start with, like I should tell you that doctors earn more than what doctors earn in UK, in Ireland, and the salary is better and you can earn more money in Ireland than UK. So now all the figures which I'll be talking about is euros, and depending on which country you are living in or depending on what's the current forex rate going on, you can convert euros to your respective currency for the reference. So um, if you can see this one is basically taken from a website, like the official website. And the most important thing to know in this slide is that this one is the pay for the intern. But to tell you, like, most of the doctors basically come over here um, as SHOs. NCHD means non-consultant hospital doctors. Like, these are the doctors who are not in any training schemes. They are just working as a doctor. Like in UK, they call them as um, staff grade doctors or hospital grade doctors. So here they call them as NCHDs. So no one comes here as an intern. They don't give internship to like the new doctors. They just give them to their own graduates. Um, there is way to get internship, but that's another topic. So most of the doctors, basically junior doctors who come to Ireland, they basically come as senior house officer, SHO. So this one is SHO officer NCHD. So you will be looking at these amounts basically, and some of the doctors basically they do come as registrars in Ireland. So we'll be looking at these figures for which is registrar NCHDs. So this one is like the salaries from the table of 2021 basically. But like even in 2023 there is not much to be big difference. For example, maybe this 68,285 euros will be like now 69,000 euros, so that's not a big difference. So more or less the salaries are same. So now you can see that there are different grades. For example, SHOs have 7 grades whereas registrars have 6 grades. And if you can see that SHO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, SHOs have 7 grades, whereas registrars have 6 grades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, this one is 2021, and this one is 2020, and same for NCHD's SHOs. This one is 2021, and this one is 2020. So basically, we will be going more on the figures which are over here, the bold one and these one. Now if you can see that the salary for registrar grade 1 is equivalent to, that is 58567, is equivalent to SHO grade 5. So basically SHO grade 5 earned same amount as registrar grade 1, and SHO grade 6 earned same like registrar grade 2, and SHO grade 7 basically earn same as registrar grade 3. So most of the doctors who come, like very junior doctors who come after their internship, um, they basically come as SHO 1. And if you have any previous experience though, so they always give you the grade accordingly. Like they can give you SHO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or maybe like there are doctors I know like who came directly at registrar grade 6. Anyhow, that's a different discussion. So this one is basically the salaries, which are per annum salaries. For example, if someone is coming as SHO grade 1, they will be coming for on a contract, and they will be getting a contract of around 46,000 euros per year. And definitely anyone who is coming as an SHO, they always come as SHO 1, or anyone who is coming as registrar, they always come as registrar grade 1. No one will give you a grade more than one SHO or registrar before coming here. Once you are in Ireland, you are in their system, so it takes few months, and they take all your documents and then they decide the grade accordingly. So let's talk about these things a little bit in more details. So if we'll talk about SHOs, so basically SHO grade 1 salary after tax deduction. So SHO grade 1, as you know, like they usually get a contract of 46,000 euros per annum. So the calculation is very easy. 46,000, if we will divide it by 12, here the salary is always given fortnightly, which means like after every 2 weeks you get your salary. But let's calculate it on monthly basis. So if we will divide 46,000 with 12, so basically the amount you will be getting is around 3,833 euros. So let's say it's 3,800 euros, because the calculation is not that much simple, but it is just to explain you guys in simple words. So I make the figure 3,800 euros, and this is before tax. And definitely in Ireland, anyone who is earning 48,500 per annum, the tax reduction is only 20%. But as you earn any amount more than this, basically the tax on that is 40%. So for example, if anyone is earning like this much amount, they will be paying 20% of the tax. But as for example, someone is earning, you can say 80,000 euros, so 48,500 will be charged at 20% tax, and the rest of the amount, which is around 32,000 euros, so 40% of that amount will go in tax. So this is the amount which most of the SHO grade 1 earn or will earn. And as you know, like registrar, if someone is coming on registrar grade, so they'll be getting the salary accordingly. So simply, if you will take out 20% out of this amount, for example 46,000 euros, so how much you'll be getting is like the 20% of 46,000 is like the 80% of 46,000 is basically 36,800. And if you will divide that amount with 12, so you will be getting like figures around 3,000 euros per month. And here it is written you will get this 2,700 euros per month in two divided pays of around 1350. As I told you before, that the doctors are paid fortnightly. And likewise, you can calculate if you are at grade 7 SHO, like later on after coming to Ireland, you will be getting around 3,400 euros per month. So basically, maybe you will think that, the calculation is wrong, but basically the calculation is not wrong, because if you will exactly take 80% of what you can say 46,000, that makes 36,800. And if you will divide it by 12, so the figure is around 3,000 euros. But I have written over 2,700 euros because Again, it's not only the tax which you pay. Basically, you have to pay a pension scheme, you have to pay some small bits of amounts as universal social credit and things like this. So basically, after deducting those amounts, this is the basically roughly a roundabout amount which you get per month as a SHO grade 1. Okay, but again, there is some technicality over here, and I will talk about this thing in a while. For example, okay, so like if I will talk about medicine, like if you got a job in medicine, so your take home salary would be around 3,800 to 3,500 euros, depending upon your grade and extra hours. So this is the main thing basically which I wanted to talk about, that it's not like this that you will get this amount every month. Maybe this amount can be 4,000 euros, this amount can be 3,500 euros, this amount can be 28,000 euros, 2,800 euros, sorry. So because it depends on how many extra hours you're working. Here, basically, you have to work 39 hours every week, and which means like you will be working in 2 weeks around 78 hours. And the thing here is um, that whenever you are going to work more than that, for example, if you are working in surgery and you are on call for 24 hours, so and for example you're doing like two calls in a week, so if you were working 48 hours in that week, so you have worked 39 hours, uh, which you have to do anyways, and the 48 hours you have worked, basically you are going 9 hours extra. So basically you get paid for that 9 hours extra. If you're doing 9 to 5 also, on the rest of the 3 4 days which you are working, so you will be getting a lot of salary for that as well. So if you're working in emergency medicine, so you will be getting more than if you will work in medicine. You will be getting like 3,000 to 3,700 euros. And these calculations is purely based on if you're just working 39 hours in medicine or in ED, because in emergency medicine you get some extra, what you can say, bonus working in ED because of rotating shifts. Surgical SHOs definitely they earn a lot because they do a lot of on calls, and their salary, if they work like 39 hours plus one on call, their salary goes to 3,500 to 4,200 euros per month depending on upon their hours and grade. The important thing is like remember that this is only when you do extra hours that your salary go up than this. For example, if you are working like 20 hours extra in 2 weeks time, maybe you will be getting somewhere around 3,500 to 4,000 euros. Okay, and if you're working on Saturdays, like every hour you will get 1.5 times more. If you're working on Sundays or public holidays, you will be getting like 2 times more per hour which you are paid on the normal days. So again, like these are some rough calculations just to give you an idea. So all these figures which are written over here are based on 39 hours works per week what you're doing. Any extra work, you will be paid for that. So hope so you understand. Now, um, the thing is that the pay scale of registrar level 1 is equal to grade as to grade 5, as I told you. So you have to calculate accordingly. And as I told you how the pay scale is given to you, so depending, it all completely depends on your years of experience. And remember, like like only experiences of what you can say teaching hospital or tertiary care hospital is calculated, or any training if you have done. They don't count any experience, for example, of some clinics or some private hospitals which are not known. So, and you don't have to worry about that. Why? Like before coming here, they are not going to cater you or entertain you. So, and it's not good to send unnecessary emails for that. So everyone come here as a SHO level 1 or registrar level 1, and once you are here, basically you have to give them your experience certificates, and then they evaluate them, and then they decide either they have to give you like SHO 1, 2, 3 or Reg 1, 2, 3 whatsoever. So here is some example, like if you have worked in tertiary care hospital for 3 years and you are selected as SHO, you will be given SHO grade 4, like because they will count these 3 years experience, and this is like post internship experience. Again, that's after coming to Ireland. And if 3 years experience is of any private hospital which is not a training hospital, then you will be kept at SHO grade 1. You will not get SHO grade 4, not even 2. Again, example 2, if you are selected as a registrar and your work experience is 5 years in tertiary care hospital, then you will be given registrar grade 1. Again, why? Because as I told you, registrar grade 1 is equivalent to SHO grade 5. So for example, if you have 5 years of working experience in tertiary care hospital, so if you get a job as an SHO, you will get SHO level 5. But if you will get a job as a registrar, you will get as registrar grade 1. Again, one more example, that if you have worked 10 years experience and you are selected as a SHO, you will get maximum grade of 7. And definitely if you will get selected as registrar, maybe you will get registrar level 5 or level 6, because you have like 10 years of experience in a tertiary care hospital or in a teaching hospital, or if you have done some training. Okay. We all know that hospital, basically private hospitals, pay more in Ireland than HSE hospitals. So HSE is basically health service executive, and private hospitals sometimes they pay you 70 to 90,000 euros per year. There are some private hospitals which pay you basically 150,000 euros as well, but you will be paying like huge amount of tax anyways on that. So I hope like you understand all the pay scales for doctors, and definitely the next question will be coming in your mind will be like, is this pay enough for you? So the thing is that there is a lot of things to answer those questions, is because it completely depend on your personal circumstances, on your lifestyle. Are you single? Are you married? Where you are living? You are living in Dublin. You are living in some small town. You are living in Cork. Like every place have different rents. Are you sharing accommodation, or are you having your own apartment, or your own house, or like there's a lot of things, and there is a lot of variation in the rents as well, which is again a huge amount you have to pay every month. For example, if you're living in Dublin and you want a house because you have 3 children, so the rent would be around 2000 to 2500 euros. And if you're living in a small town, maybe you will get a home in 1000 euros. Anyhow, that expenses will be discussed in another video, because that's beyond the scope of this video and that needs a lot of discussion as well. But definitely, if you have any questions, you can just write down in the comments, and maybe I can do a video for that as well, or I can answer you in the comment section. This is how the payslip looks like. Here they write your name, um, the date on which the salary is there, and like tax credit. Again, this is something complicated, you don't have to understand that. So if you can see here, I don't know, it's not so clear, but if you can see, like if you have worked on Saturday, there is a different rate. If you have worked on Sunday 9 hours, there is a different rate. And then your basic hours, like here it is written 75 but 79, so this is the salary. So all this, and these are the basically the salaries you got, and these are the tax deductions you have to pay. And down there you will find like how much salary was there, how much deductions were made, and total deductions of this period, and this is the salary basically which will come into your account. Anyhow, like there is a lot of details about that as well, which can be discussed in another video. um, there is a lot of what you can say good sides of coming to Ireland, basically because as I told you in the start of the video, that the salary is better than what doctors get paid in UK. There are some downsides as well, that like in UK there is more training options for doctors. It's easy to get into training programs, which you can get in Ireland as well, but again, it's a bit, you can say, hard to get into training programs. People are getting, a lot of people are getting training programs, but in UK there is more chances, but in Ireland you get paid well than UK. And also, like recently they have started like new immigration, what you can say, fast track system for the doctors. For example, in UK, you have to live 5 years to get indefinite leave, but here, for example, if you are working for as a doctor, when you come here you get a stamp 1 on your passport, but like after 2 years you get stamp 4. So once you have stamp 4, basically you don't need any work permit to work. You can do locums, you can own a business, and if you are married, so your wife will also get stamp 1G, and she will be having working rights. She can work without any work permit. So basically the husband and wife both can work without work permits. Recently they have introduced new stamp for doctors. So nowadays any doctor who is coming to Ireland, they are giving them 2 years of multi-site work permit, in which you don't have to apply for work permit. You can say after every 6 months or every 1 year. Like before, doctors have to apply work permits like after every 6 months, because most of the SHOs here, they get 6 months contract. Registrars to get 1 year of contract. So now they have introduced this new stamp 1H, in which once you are here they are going to give you 1H. You don't have to apply for your work permits after every 6 months, and this work permit allows you to work under different HSC hospitals. And that's very important as well to for your career as well, because someone who want to go into training programs, definitely you need to work in the different consultants in different hospitals. Okay, whatsoever your what you can say field is. So again, we can do one more video for this one just to explain these things. I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any comments, you can leave in the comment section and I can reply them whenever I get time. Thank you so much for watching.